When dealing with printers, understanding port is a crucial first step. Think of ports as like the door which print jobs pass. Different types of ports exist, such as LPT for older printers or TCP/IP for network printers. These ports play a vital role in print jobs. When you print something, your computer sends the data through these ports to reach the printer. Now, ports don't act alone, though. They work in conjunction with drivers to make sure your print job comes out just as you intended. We'll get hands-on with managing these ports later. Let's now jump into another demo. In this one, we're going to manage all things printer ports. We will view the current port configuration, create a custom port, and then we'll set a printer to use a new port and finally remove an outdated port. Without further ado, let's get started. First up, let's take a quick peek at the current state of this print server's ports. For that, I'll use get printer port. We've got two different port types, the standard TCP/IP port, which is the network printers, and a local port, which is the printers supposedly connected directly to the server. Our goal here is to standardize ports across print servers. So let's start by creating a new custom port. The add printer port commandlet is what we need here. So the add printer port commandlet creates a port, in this instance called new custom port, and we're going to make that a network printer and point that to the IP address of 10.5.5.100. Now that port exists, we can configure a printer. In this case, we're going to use a printer called dummy printer to use that port instead of the old one that it was using. You can see there by using set printer, you can modify printers. Now, since I don't have a physical printer to test a print job here, you'll just have to trust me that it will print. You could look for print jobs on that printer using the get print job command, and there are none there at this time. Okay, last step. So let's remove any outdated ports that are lingering around. So look at all the ports again, and let's see here. Oh, I see a port called old port. Let's say that that's old. I didn't place that there, I promise. So we no longer need that port called old port. Let's just remove it. Using remove printer port, specify the name of the port, hitting enter, and it's gone. And then checking printer ports again, and you can see that old port is officially nixed. So in just a few minutes, we created a custom printer port, we configured a printer to use it, and we removed an outdated port.